Come on. I know you solitaires play the part of the stripper god, but this is ridiculous! You're really putting the math in method acting!
Let's rush. Be quiet.
Well, now we'll at least have an easy time spotting the blind solitaires in the library. It won't be her.
I'm so scared.
What's the deal with strip club food?
Don't worry, Cam. Things gonna be fine. Things gonna be just fine.
Eldar, I demand your attention. I am a weapon of shredded destruction. I require sustenance befitting of a true warrior of the Emperor. Your meager Xenos food you presented me with could not sate starvation in a rodent, no less a human at peak performance! You two clearly tread the paths of the swole, a rare divergence amongst your kind. Where are you hiding the protein? Cease your silence, Xenos. I am Ephrael Stern. Your kind wanted me here, and I demand proper nourishment, or I will punch something really hard in the face. Most likely that humongous mine creature. Its face makes me angry. Are you worshippers of it? You harlequins have poor taste in jokes, directing your faith towards a lanky grot in a bag. I'm leaving now. I expect food to be ready before my next fit of hunger cramps, or I will start a book burning.
Okay, you all can enter the library now. I have to go plot the demise of the flesh eaters for saying my other queen's taste of slapstick and stolen jokes. Everybody's a critic.
I think it is gone now. I feel dead on the inside. Bazinga. Might as well go inside, yes? Yes. Let us go.
Do you know how Terra no longer bears any natural water, Father?
This I am aware of.
That too is funny.
Why?
Because how did that even happen?
It boiled away due to nuclear wars and massive overpopulation.
Boiling water does not remove it from the planet.
It was stolen by people and brought off the planet.
How would one steal 1/6,260 quintillion liters of water in an age of limited space travel and relatively small vessels?
Then it was definitely magicked away into the warp by those asshole psychers.
So most of Terra's natural water now resides in the immaterium.
Definitely.
That makes it even funnier.
Speaking of water, I need to somehow poorly segue into the fact that Brother Didstitch and the exceptional Hulk have not fucking returned yet.
I do not see what that has to do with water, Father.
Damn it, Rogel. You are going to drive me to tears with this new brand of ass blasting you are forcing upon me.
Tears are usually made of water, and those custodians tend to collect your tears when you sleep.
The fuck did you just say?
When a loyal subject of the Imperium dies in combat, your empty eye socket produces a single minuscule tear.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I never thought you, my one upright and honest son, would ever pick up the habit of making up the stupidest of fucking lies.
It is no lie, Father.
With the exception of saying sob repeatedly, I have not, quote-unquote, cried for at least 500 years.
No.
Last time I did it caused massive floods everywhere.
No.
Shut the fuck up, I am flashback.
No. No, you cry all the time.
By my ravishing ribcage, I most certainly do not. I am a skeleton. Skeletons cannot cry, Rogel.
That is what makes it funny.
Go play with building blocks on a freeway, you insensitive child.
I shall do this.
Do not actually do it, Rogel, you fucking idiot.
Terrace freeways could surely be improved.
So could my current company. Speaking of, as to complete this dumb segue, I sure wish the Leather Spandex Society would make their homecoming soon. Soon as in right the fuck now, you grease goblins. Shit. It didn't work.
Did you expect their timely return when you uttered those words?
It usually works.
People do not appear out of nowhere when you say words, Father.
Tell that to whoever writes this shit.
You are writing your speech out upon your text-to-speech device, Father. Are you blaming yourself?
I feel physical fucking pain when you speak, and I barely even have a nervous system, you honey mustard mustached homunculus.
Would you like me to refill your anesthetic tank?
Can we just be completely and utterly silent for a few minutes instead?
Yes. I shall show you how silent and unmoving I have been these past millennia, Father.
Anesthetics required, anesthetics required, anesthetics required, anesthetics required.
I have probably said this a few hundred times already, so excuse my petulant complaints. But the webway fucking sucks! It's like a massive incandescent head space with edges made of fairy dust and headache. Fuck off!
Well, I, Scarius, find it positively delightful!
Well, it's really no wonder, is it? You and the webway share a lot in common, you do.
Are you referring to the fact that I, Scarius, provide seemingly endless path to a bright future and remain the last hope for the survival of our species?
No! I mean that both of you fucking suck!
My glorious chapter master, Astropathelian's clownometers are reporting higher levels of honk in this section of the webway. Datamat reports calculate we will arrive in roughly 8.5 standard Terran hours.
Oh, thank Emperor. This means we're finally making progress. Anyways, punch Ilian in the face for we do not allow him any screen time. Got it?
Pardon me, my lord, but what do you mean by do not allow him screen time?
See, it's a fancy phrase for keeping him veiled, obscured, concealed, shrouded, and absurd, hidden! Force him under a massive blanket or something. We need to keep him as irrelevant as possible.
But why?
Don't ask questions!
I, Captain Sicarius, will graciously help myself to all of Ilian's screen time!
I can graciously help you to a boot to the head as well, if you would like.
I, Captain Sicarius, will not!
And my lord, I do not wish to overstep, but I would also like to inform you about the massive ghost titan standing before you.
What?
You puny monkai dare tread the paths of the Eldar webway? Foolish primitives!
What?
We are the lost phantom titan of Morioi. We have traversed the labyrinthine roads of the webway for millennia after the destruction of our craft world by your filthy species. We have ever yearned for the day when we could slaughter monkai once again. Our food, our water, our oxygen, Our very means of survival have all been the products of our infernal hatred for your kind. And now, you come to meet your demise by our hand. You come to satiate our incessant hunger for vengeance.
Fuck off! This sparkling pixie machine! Alright, let's move on.
That was the most excellent showcasing of your prowess, Chapter Master! But if I was you, which I, Cut Sicarius, am not, as I, Cut Sicarius, am the most esteemed Cut Sicarius, I would have personally used the rope to hang
My glorious Chapter Master!
How dare you interrupt the feedback session of I, Cut Sicarius!
We have received a secondary mission from Holy Terror, sir.
Right.
Oh, we have been sent on a most holy mission, sir. We were told to retrieve and escort the White Scots Primarch, Jagatai Khan, out of the webway while we are still here.
Right. We'll go do that first. Then, everyone, prepare your jump packs. We need to be soaring with utmost speed for this mission. I evidently do not require one as I have Terminator armor.
That makes positively 0 sense, Chapter Master!
Shut your face, you shit girl! I do what I want! And I like what I do.
The fifth is this shit. This is no camel.
That took way more time than it needed to.
Silence, companion! We've not made it this far to be spotted by the children of Vulcan.
Can't you just use some otherworldly magics to turn us invisible or something?
No, stop that! Cease your hackneyed propositions, you obstinate boar!
I just want to make things easy for a change.
No! I want to make it like a scout and sneak in unseen. I miss being able to do this, going on an adventure, seeing worlds, needing to think tactically. It reminds me of the Crusade in a way.
You're a 10-foot tall winged demon, man. The only ones who won't see you are people actively choosing not to believe you exist.
Now you're just being condescending. That's very out of character.
And you're being illogical. That's even more out of character.
Oh, no, you're right. Let us make use of a conventional stratagem involving copious amounts of invisibility with minimal effort on our part. Just like the Tau would.
Fuck sneaking!
Oh, shit.
You don't want to fight?
What?
We'll break into your reliquary, you spouter!
What?
Gonna take all your artifacts and wear them about!
What?
We're gonna take your engine thing!
What?
I'll slap your shit, I swear on me mum!
What?
Me mum was a tune!
What?
A tune about fucking Everest!
What?
Fuck!
What?
Mum Everest!
Forget this ever happened, please, and thank you.
It's really quiet here.
There it is. The Engine of Woes.
It looks absolutely horrifying.
The complex machinery that makes up its structure is said to be forged out of Vulcan's very own angst and fury. He exercised all but his most ingrained hatreds out of his body and into this machine. It is said that sometimes you can even hear the ethereal moans of his despair and anguish echo through it.
Is that really true?
Hello? I'm trying to express my ethereal moans of despair and anguish, which will echo eternally into the decaying halls of time. Could you please leave?
Evidently, yes.
So, how are we going to get it out of here?
Well, since you've been insistent in your complaints on taking the easiest routes possible throughout all this, we'll just grab a hold of it and teleport back to the ship. Sound good?
Better yet would be to teleport it right back to Terra, but I guess this is better than sneaking it out on a trolley cart or whatever you were planning earlier.
You have no sense of adventure.
Last time you had an adventure, demons happened.
You've been hanging around Father too much. His passive-aggressive attitude has rubbed off on you like your brothers with so much body oil. Nevertheless, grab onto me and we'll be out of here.
Oi!
Who's there?
Sorry, friends. This here corner of the room is very dark for some reason. I tend to use it for them dramatical entrances in case someone tries to
Grab me flashing bits.
By the gods.
Do you recognize me, brother?
Is that who I think it is?
How long's it been, Magnus? Yeah, no, since you did that whole betrayal thing. Remember that?
That was certainly a thing you did, Sword.
Why is he speaking like that?
Hey there, Vulcan! How's it going? How are you even alive?
Why am I alive? Why would I want to be dead? Being alive is fun! All my friends are here! Besides, I tried being dead.
Unpleasant it was.
Almost as unpleasant as the ghost of Ferris Manis. Look at him. Do you see his dumb little ghost face? He is like a skull ghost.
No.
A ghost.
No, why are you alive in here? You went missing and everyone assumed you died fighting the beast, right?
Oh yeah. I suppose that means the artifacts actually worked. Oh, fancy that.
That makes no sense! Why would that work? That can't be it! That's stupid!
Artifacts are stupid, yes. I intended their destruction, but a dear friend of old persuaded me otherwise, so I gave him the responsibility of securing him. I am uncertain what became of them afterwards. Other than that, they disappeared.
And yet you are alive!
Whoa! Me being alive is entirely unrelated to the artifacts, friend.
Really?
Oh. My intelligence was almost criminally insulted.
When you channelize enough at that...
War energy! The green skin boys are always raving about.
You can never be too sure about what will happen. See, I was...
Fortnite grind wobbles on Illinois, and our random got into a reactor full of sun energy.
Then, I channelized these savage energies through my mind and body.
And Zogan smashed that biscuit with all the might I can muster, and then everything exploded!
And you survived that?
Absolutely not. My body exploded in a squall of gore that spread all across time and space. At some point, however, after what felt like an eternity in the blackest of voids, I came to once more. Then I sat down in this here corner.
You were just sitting in that corner for 9 God's damned millennia!
Yes!
Oh, thank!
Wait, no. I do not recall exactly when my consciousness sprang back into my head.
But I did find an old job kept learning about. Decided to go surprise my boys on Prometheus.
Then I discovered I was already on Prometheus. So I jumped down in a Dreadclaw and said hello to everyone.
Why ride a dropship into orbit only to come back down on a drop pod?
That's because the last time I dropped through a planet's atmosphere without a pod, I burned to a crisp. My ability to think thoughts was way far gone after that. That day, Payne and I became the best of friends.
That is undoubtedly disturbing. Also, why were you in that corner if you had just revealed yourself to your entire chapter again?
Flashy entrances, you glossy kid!
Okay, for real, something is wrong with his brain.
It's the darkest corner in the system, eerily similar to the blackest void I enter upon dying to death. It feels very homey, so I set up a miniature workshop in it. Ever heard of Battle Maze 42 million?
That is just fucking stupid!
You are right, friends. Now give me a hug.
No, keep back. I have no idea why you're so friendly given everything that's happened, but this is obviously a ruse.
I got nothing but friendliness for you because you are my big, friendly, big brother friend.
You take another step and I'll ensure that you really are dead.
Oh, come now, Magnus. I do not mean harm. I but want to give my brother a great big I'm not mad that you ruined everything forever hug.
That was Lorgar, gods damn it!
Please don't make Magnus angry.
Come here, brother.
Take another step and I'll give you what for. Let go of me, you blubbering acid-addled pate! I'm physically ill! I can feel the unnatural happiness radiating from the surface thoughts like nocturne sun on everything!
Oh, no way! I've got...
No millions of hugs to give you, country boy! Come here, you get...
Primarch Vulcan? I would seriously advise that you stop hugging him. His spine, while incorporeal, still recoils at the touch since it was broken by Lehman Russ.
I punched out one of his hearts! Why does nobody remember that?
Don't worry, little friend of Silva. The heart shall come for you as well. I shall see to that.
Please do not do that.
I mean it, Vulcan! Release me immediately!
No!
Oh, Zob!
Fuck! Hey, wait. That wasn't meant to happen!
You just smashed a Primarch with the engine of woe so hard that I am fairly certain his gene sons felt it. What did you expect?
Not fucking now!
Oh. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
He's dead.
I know!
You killed a Primarch!
Yes, I know!
You killed a Primarch who was supposed to be dead, but now he's actually dead, I guess!
I didn't mean to kill him, I just wanted him to go away! Wait, I think there's a solution to this. Hold on, I just need to think for it. Moment.
Fresh air upon my skin is like the flensing daggers of 1,000 menial urchins going at a sack of potatoes.
Can't fix it, it's game over, man! We're gonna get back to the last helicopter and steal it!
My existence is fraught with false and pointless angst in the midst of this disgusting reality. The light burns, for I have never been worthy to watch.
Welcome to the Total War tutorial! By listening to me and reading the text that appears.
I'm sad. It's too bright. I want to go back in the box. Wanting to go outside was a terrible idea. The box does not judge. It just hates.
Corvus was really
Really, Corvus Corax?
Why is Corvus here? What is happening?
Oh, great. It's Magnus. Saved from my compact, environmentally friendly prison of misery by a traitor. How entirely fitting for mine own failures. Aught but memories in the depths of history. Forgotten forevermore. Now I see the Crimson King before me. Disgustingly alive. Where so many loyal have fallen. A fitting punishment. Oh, and you, murdered Vulcan. It's the drop site massacre all over again.
Holy shit. I'm so sorry.
Now all we require is the flayed, silvered skull of our brother Ferris, gawking at us, radiating his entirely earned disgust at us both. It shall be a regular family reunion. Awful, awkward, and an atrocity upon family values. Thanks, me.
You are weak, Corvus.
I am aware, Ferris. Thank you.
Who are you talking to?
A brother fallen. One whom you did not even have the gall to come and slay like the rest of your traitors' ilk. Speaking of which, I'm totally gonna kill you once I remember how to use my legs.
Where did he go?
He's using his Wraith Slip! He's making his presence unknown to us. With this ability, he can erase his very perception that he exists from our minds, rendering him as a non-entity!
So, going invisible?
Yes, pretty much!
See, if it would have just done that from the beginning, none of this would have happened.
What did you do to our Primarch? What hast thou done to our precious Lord Lovenhagget, you ruffians?
Alright, we're out of here!
Let's go, back to the Imperial Palace!
Curses, they disappear! What are we going to do, Tlashan? Vulcan is dead! Or gone! The answer is forthright, Eastan. We must needs give pursuit, lest the reprobates make their way to their destination unhindered. Obfuscating the skull, however, is the lack of knowledge of their destination. Where does they means to retreat? They said the Imperial Palace. How forebodingly, excruciatingly, super distressing. How long have I languished within the engine of woes, shoved into here by my beloved, somewhat insane, perpetually happy brother. What have I not been able to gaze upon in the halls of the Imperial Palace that Magnus the Red, 9 times damned traitor, could so easily slip inside?
Corvus!
Oh no.
Oh, I've missed you, friend!
Oh, look. Vulcan is alive again. Good.
A day has not gone by that I have not thought of you, my brother!
Stop!
Oh, your cold dead skin smells of ammonia, brother friend!
So that's why my nose doesn't work anymore. Lord Vulcan! Alas, we have travail to inform thou about.
Those assholes took over Terror or something! Ah!
What? Terror? Was that why Silverboy had the distinct shape of a custodian?
Can we get off this mood now, please? We need to go to the Imperial Palace, like, right now. Immediately. Very fast. Else this brightest light and volcanic ash drifts in the air like blackened snowflakes upon the canvas of mine albino skin soul. Magnus is still on the run.
Yes!
I wasn't done extrapolating.
I need to finalize the hugging of Magnus.
Ew.
Nothing now motivates me more. We need to find him again so this grand event can continue its course.
My purpose has been made clear then. I must lash Magnus to super death so no more of this filthy traitor love can be spread. Oh, and I'm totally gonna show my poems to Dear Father's corpse. They're full of new curse words I came up with. I'm certain Dear Father, betrayed by 9, will find something I've made be considered worthwhile.
Yes, Father's skeletal remains must too be embraced, they do.
One brittle bone at a time.
But first, I must make a tour of the Imperium of Mag. It has been too long since I have gotten a breath of fresh air. We shall see the works we fought for, and after that, we shall see a dead boy.
That sounds like the worst idea for a spin-off ever.
Now let us all go. Adventure!
Ah, yes! Adventure! Yes!
That was a fascinating experience. Really, it's no wonder Kitten is such a killjoy. He must have filled all the fun parts of his brain up with all that text stuff.
Where did you 2 extra greasy bacon strips go off to?
A small sliver of your great webway, it would seem, has survived Magnus's folly, my lord.
Right, I do not really give a shit.
It has grown connective tissue to a massive library.
Yes. Guarded by the largest, most horrifying clown I have ever seen.
What are these tomes you carry? Is this the information on the riders of the White Scars? I must say, who in this galaxy would ever bother recording their events in this meticulous manner? The White Scars are about as exciting as watching Rogel attempt to shift his facial features. How did you even attain these?
As we said, Lord, we visited a horrific clown library via your webway connection.
Is there really this much information on them?
Is there something wrong, sir? Did we not get sufficient data for you? You can always return to find more.
No, please!
No, you slow-witted rubber bandman. I have as much as I need, and far more than I want. Did you receive these records from that conical brass to Bitamidas spare call annex caretaker?
No, sir. I didn't find him nor that husky tomato Magnus anywhere. I was going to return to you to inform you about their disappearance.
And instead you entered the webway. Your unequivocal idiocy never ceases to amaze.
What would you like us to do now, Master?
You shall share in my cursed cruise for fast knowledge, child.
Begging your pardon, sir.
You have brought me an incredibly ponderous and dull set of records that entirely contradicts the existence of its subject matter, that being doing things very fast. Yet I must learn about this so I know when, how, and where these white scars shall serve. But if I am going to suffer through this dissertation of tedium, you are going to join me.
May I get a snack?
No. I forgot you were standing there, Rogel. You two shall listen to this.
Yea, mundane exposition.
Venga.
Whoa, man.